Yeah, so he will be missed.
Yeah.
He will be missed.
He did all right. 94. Died in his sleep. He wins.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He wins.
He won for sure.
Winner.
For sure. If Avengers: Infinity Wars. Anybody hyped about that? That's a huge mega movie.
But I've been so busy this weekend I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it either because movies this big, it's just easier to wait.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd rather wait the following weekend where it's way less rigmarole.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like buying tickets way ahead of time because if something happens and it's hard trying to refund and exchange and all that stuff. I'd rather just wait till I can just walk up to the box office and go. But I'm planning on
what's
going
that face?
Probably Friday.
I want to see the movie, but I am.
You gonna wait till it's out for like 3 or 4 months and then?
No, I don't want this movie to do better than.
Decide.
No, I don't want this movie to do better than Black Panther.
Oh, it's going to.
I don't want it.
This is every character.
I know. I don't want it to though.
It's huge.
But I do want to see it.
I understand,
and I want to see it in 4DX.
It's yet to be seen. Plus, again, Black Panther is just made history. Period.
Yeah.
And it still will have in our time. It'll have that little at least asterisk of like being like the movie that broke people's minds.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Because they said like the year before, very, very powerful people said a black person can't open an international blockbuster.
That's true.
When they did the movie about Moses called Egypt, and they didn't have no black people in Egypt except slaves, and they said, well, it's because we can't put any black stars in
to open it to sell. Black people can't sell movies. That's what you guys said. Boom. That's why I don't want this movie to do better than Black Panther.
Well, I don't think this takes anything away from Black Panther.
No. I don't.
I know you want Black Panther to be Ali, and like nobody can touch you ever.
I kind of do. Just for a little while, like I just want to bask in the ambiance of Black Panther, and just to be like, ha, y'all thought Avengers was gonna do better just because it had some Black Panther's characters in it. No, our shit is still better because we black. Recognize.
But it's not ours. It's the same people that own both.
But
it's not ours. It's still.
Oh Lord,
Marvel.
Dino.
It's not.
He's right.
It's not ours. There's nothing about it that's ours.
P.S. White people made way more money than black people did on Black Panther.
Yes, definitely. Not taking away. I mean ours because black people were headlining, starring in the movie. It was a mostly African American movie. That's what I mean by ours.
Mostly African American cast.
Yes.
Black cast.
That's what I mean by ours.
Okay.
Only 3 white people spoke in the whole movie.
All right.
Doesn't that just feel good to say? Doesn't it just make you feel bubbly inside?
Not really, but okay.
For me, it bucked me up.
Okay. Now it is time for that segment that everybody's talking about.
Yes.
Dejan's dating do's and don't.
Yes. What's up, world? What's up, world? It's your girl, Dejan Monique, your dating guru, and I'm here to give you all the dating advice you need to survive in this crazy baby mama, baby daddy getting out of jail everyday drama I'm sure you are all used to. So, if you've been listening, I know you remember all my advice on the dating do's and don'ts, right? How to get laid and where to meet new people. But I realized in my recent encounters with, these trifling ass niggas, there's a big piece missing in the dating puzzle. Well, it's the truth. It's a big piece missing in the dating puzzle. So I'm going to fill that in for y'all. And that is dating etiquette. So I know I just caught a lot of y'all niggas out there trifling, but it could be because of this reason right here. So I'm going to try to help you guys out. And if you guys are guilty of these things, don't worry. I'm going to give you the tips and you guys can fix it. It's really, really easy. So I'll jump right in. Number 1, side conversations, okay? When I call you and I'm like, hey, what you doing? You like, oh, I ain't doing shit. You like, you making macaroni? And I'm like, no, I'm not making macaroni, but macaroni do sound good. And then you say, oh no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody.
I knew that's what.
Like, excuse me? Don't do that. That is so rude. Okay, so that's rule number one. Don't have too many side conversations. Okay, if you have to have a side conversation with somebody, ask the person to hold on. All right, put the phone on mute. These phones have so many different features that you can use nowadays. Put the fucking phone on mute. All right, but don't do it all the time. Don't be the one that's like, hold on. Okay, hold on. Don't be that person. Okay, try to stay present with the person you're getting to know. That's the most important person, right? So that's rule number one. Number two, don't pry. Don't be too goddamn nosy. I just met you. I don't know you. Don't be asking me all kind of questions. How many kids you got? Are they all by the same man? Blah, blah, blah. Like, goddamn, let me open up to you. Let the person open up to you organically. Don't be too intrusive, okay? That's unappealing. That's not hot. All right? Not only that, the other person is not on a job interview. You're supposed to be getting to know that person. So be easy, not nosy, okay? Ask pertinent questions, but don't pry. All right. Number three, don't be a bugaboo. Okay. I want you to be my boo, not, oh, you. Okay. So when you call my phone, I want to be excited to see your phone call. I don't want to be like, damn, this nigga calling me again. Or, God, this girl's calling me again or texting me. Okay. So if you call a person and you're trying to get to know them and they don't answer, give them the opportunity to respond. Don't bombard them with calls, texts, emails, Instagram messages, tweets, Amber alerts, video chats. God damn it. I'm busy. I might be cleaning somebody's house and I cannot talk on the phone, or my jail might be on and you interrupting my song. Just give me a few minutes, let it go off, and I'm going to call you back. All right? So there you guys go, everybody. Follow my telephone etiquette. It is very, very, very important when you're dating. It will take you so much further than you think. And have fun out there. Be safe.
If somebody you're dating is putting out Amber Alerts, you got a whole nother set of problems.
Man, for real.
Amber Alerts.
But it's the truth. My neighbor called me.
R. Kelly?
My neighbor called me and was like, I think somebody's at your house looking for you. And I was like, had to call the person. Like, I think I know who you talk. She described them and I called. And I was like, did you just come from my house? And he was like, yeah, I called you. I was in your neighborhood. You didn't answer. So I just came by. That's not how this works. That is not how this works. You don't get to just come over because you're concerned. I don't even know you like that.
Which one was it? Number two, I think, when you were talking about like slow your roll with all the questions, whatever.
Yeah, don't be nosy.
Don't be nosy. Yeah, that I feel like that definitely applies to women. In my experience, I remember when I was single and I was out there, whatever. I could be on the first date, and I think I was on the first date with someone, and we ran into this. I don't know how it came up. Mm-hmm. But somehow it came up.
She was nosy.
No. She didn't ask me. No, like I met this person prior, and then we were on our first date. Uh-huh. So total of me 2 times seeing this person. Mm-hmm. And somehow during the date, she finds out I was divorced. Mm-hmm. And then she like starts the tone in her and starts
Lord.
Coming at me like I'm hiding shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, bitch, I just met you.
Right, exactly.
Like, I'm supposed to wear a nameplate or something.
Hello,
right?
like you want to see my divorce paperwork so you can confirm? People are crazy.
Yeah, people are crazy, and they want to know everything like fast, especially like all the stuff that to weed you out, mm-hmm. which is crazy because I find that counterintuitive. There's a group that I'm in. I'm going to talk about this a little later too, where I notice a lot of the questions are, what's your deal breaker? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's a group like where a lot of single people are in or whatever. And the reason why I'm in it, even though I'm not single, is because these groups, or at least one of the main ones, there's a couple of them, but one of the main ones, it's more about male-female relationships than it is about dating per se. I mean, mm-hmm. that's a big part of it, obviously. But
right.
It's also
of
just
course.
About men and women and how we bash each other and all that
right.
stuff. Right.
Communication.
Right. So that's why I'm in it. And to learn. Mm-hmm. And I posted, I feel like that's so counterintuitive because on the one hand, everybody will agree that the dating pool is shallow. Mm-hmm. It's hard to find a good woman. It's hard to find a good man, mm-hmm. right?
Yes.
Typically, when you're weeding people out, it's because you have an abundance of applicants. Like, for example, my job. Mm-hmm. If I'm going through a stack of resumes or whatever, because I'm hiring for a position and I'm looking to weed people out is because I have so many
Right.
options.
Right.
If you don't have that many options, why the fuck are you weeding people out left and right? Why is everything a goddamn deal breaker for your ass when you ain't got no options? That don't make no fucking sense.
Well, it depends. You know what? There are sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not putting up with that.
Okay, no. I'm not saying that having a certain
standard.
Standards are one thing,
Right?
Yeah.
But when you got a list, a page long,
I feel you.
if you like fucking chili on TLC,
Oh my
You
God.
must be this. You
TLC?
must be that. You must be that. You got to have this guy.
Yes.
You need to be a Sagittarius.
Right.
Right.
you can't eat pork, you can't, I mean,
Right. Yes.
then you got, like, I don't understand that. But anyway.
I can't date
my
nobody
God.
with no ugly feet.
Right.
Right. I thought I just mentioned that. That just
No, that's-
boggles my mind.
that
because
is so
that's
true.
like a favorite question. Like, what are your deal breakers? That's like constant, like a very repetitious question. Like, what are your deal breakers? Or is this a deal breaker? Or is that a deal breaker? Like, why is everything so cool? Why are you so quick to just motherfucking just write people off? Get to
That's
know a
true.
motherfucker.
That is so true.
And everything has an exception. it
Yes.
seems.
yeah, get to know
Yes.
people first. Quit like you ain't got it like that. You said yourself it's hard out here.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
what,
These things go for men and women. Do not get it twisted. Women need telephone etiquette just as much as men, for freaking
You know what I hate?
sure.
I hate when somebody that you, and especially a new relationship, they call you up and because they just want to chat and they got nothing to
Talk
chat about.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should at least have a list.
Okay.
We could talk
you wanna ask
TV.
me?
We could talk about TV. We could talk
Anything.
about like the
Boring.
My best friend. That's all we talk about is TV on the phone. We just talk about TV and celebrity. We talk about top model for an hour and a half.
I'm telling you. Me and my neighbor, I go to her house every freaking day because it's always something else on there. What's today? Tuesday. Like, oh, this come on today, girl. Yes, here I come. Put the coffee on.
But then you get some. Then you get some nigga that you just met, known for a week, to call it like, hey, I just want to hear your voice.
He like,
Okay, well, I'm busy.
right. Hey, what you doing?
That's why I got to take my voice.
I gotta say, I was surprised though, Dejan, when you were talking about phone conversations, because in my experience, from what I've learned in these groups, because these groups, most of the people obviously are younger than me. They're all around your age or a little older or somewhere in the middle. A lot of millennials, and there's not a lot of people that talk on the phone these days, and they all prefer texting. Yeah, so I was really surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
Same rules apply.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a heavy texter. I've actually called my phone company just to see like how many text messages I send in a month.
They don't. You don't get a list. Who's your carrier? I mean, you can't.
Metro.
Like, oh, okay, Metro. That's yeah, because on Sprint, I have Sprint. I can go on Sprint and I can see everything.
Oh, I could probably go in and look. But this particular time, I just happened to be on the phone and I asked them.
Oh, okay.
And I think it was something crazy, like over 14,000 text messages in a month I had sent. Something stupid. And I was like only on the phone for like 92 minutes. like a whole month.
That's weird because I text you, I don't get a return for like 3 days.
That's not true.
It's just like, I get a little message back to return the sender.
That's bullshit. That's a lie. I got apps for text.
Okay. So let's get into our KJHQ. Okay, our hypothetical question of the week is, if you were arrested and your family and friends found out but did not know why, what would be their first thought as to why you were arrested?
I got a funny story about this.
Oh, my God. I want to go first.
Okay, go.
Mine is for you, Dejan. My first thought, if I heard that you were arrested, I would think you was arrested for beating some meter mater's ass.
Could be true. Allegedly. Maybe, I don't know.
And let's see, Pip, if I heard Pip was arrested, I would think it was a mistake. I would think it was.
You're right.
I would think it's like, wait a minute. They just fucking with a black man. Pip ain't did nothing to nobody.
Pip has seen every episode of Scared Straight. He ain't going to jail.
That would be my first thought. I'd be like, nah, hell no.
Oh, my God.
My wife, we talked, because I played this with her last night while we were out. My wife, I think it would be for cussing somebody out, maybe fighting somebody, like a checkout lady or some shit like that.
Oh, Lord.
Or maybe taking her cane and going upside somebody's car with it. those would be my first thoughts for my wife. Okay, so you guys can go now.
Okay, so y'all know I've been arrested before.
Yeah, right, for tickets.
For tickets.
But that still wouldn't be my first thought, though.
But right,
Even though you have history, like